Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, over the weekend I played in the Rainbolt GeoGuessr World Cup pre-qualifiers, and I thought it would be fun to just watch back some of the games and explain where my head was at during some of the rounds and why I went certain places and just my thoughts and opinions on the games. Yeah, hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please hit that like button. My videos haven't been doing too well in the algorithm lately, so it would mean a lot if you hit that like button and leave a comment or something like that as well if you can. No pressure. All right, let's dive into it. So my first game was against Spiral. It was pretty nerve-wracking because Spiral is a legend, Latin America world record holder back in the past, I think. So yeah, it was pretty scary, but let's see. So round one was no moving. We were playing an improved world. Round one, pretty straightforward. Spain here, black car, just the general landscape. Yellow reflectors.
Yellow reflectors, that means we're going to be in Spain.
Exactly. It's just plonked in the middle there. So you could see my guesses on Rainbolt's stream here, which is handy. Let's just skip a bit, because that was...
Dude, those flowers were meta. I remember. Wait.
That was
bro,
I literally read the doc, wasn't it?
I read the doc from Gorka. He said like, if I remember correctly,
I had red flowers Spain ARW meta, and it still stands, by the way.
And it was up by Leon area. Yeah. So apparently the way it looks is gonna mean that you're up there, but it's something I wasn't familiar with. Round two was just a straightforward South Korea, just the vibes, you know.
Beautiful location.
Thought it looked a little bit north, so did I not go north on this? Or did I just send?
Was it just me? I
think I might have just... No, I did go north here. Yeah, I went up a bit north. Ended up being pretty north, which was good. Starting off pretty strong here. Already taken off nearly 1,000 damage.
Viral to be the favorite here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Buzzy's been grinding.
Okay, Brazil here.
I think he has more duels played than all of us combined. I think he has like 2K.
I was trying to figure this one out. It kind of didn't look too far north to me.
Yeah. Oh my god. You want to talk about it?
And he says it like he's proud of it.
I am proud of it. It made me the man I am today.
Just a lack of palm trees on the side here, and these sort of trees makes me think, you know, maybe just middle of the country, but a bit further south. So I went Sao Paulo, it looks like, or Minas Gerais. 3,673 duels from Buzzy. Yeah, I've played a lot of duels. Ended up being a good plonk there. That was just luck, I think. I just kind of hedged northern Sao Paulo, hope for the best.
Wait.
So this one...
Malaria.
So you can see the Google thing in the sky, and it says 2023. Meaning it's quite likely to be Germany, as there hasn't been that much European coverage released in 2023. Honestly, I just plonked in the middle of the country here because I wasn't sure where it would be. So it probably looks like I was planning, like planned that out, but I just plonked in the middle of the country, in all honesty.
Cooking something.
And this one is just Gen 4 with terracotta roofs. It's just going to be Bulgaria, just from the way it looks. Just looks like Bulgaria, so...
I trust whatever Buzzy sends now, so it's
Again, I just plonked to the middle of the country there, so...
He still has not lost any points. You guys remember when we used to do the...
I was playing pretty well at the start here.
Yeah.
That was good times. Good times. Round 6, 2.5x.
Was like 4K health, so you could.
So Spiral is really good at Latin America, so I was pretty nervous here.
That's a huge mountain.
I thought it looked Chubut. It looked like southern to me.
Yeah, I don't
just
know
these brush plants, things like that. But looking back on it, I don't know why I was going coastal to start with. I do change it to there, yeah. Looking back on it, there was a lot of green vegetation around. The greener it is, the more further north you want to go. So I
Paris.
guess looking back on it,
Way
I'd probably go New Quinn.
Like Mendoza.
I think it actually ends up being Mendoza.
Whoa.
Okay, name.
It was
Ratio.
Mendoza, yeah.
We got ratio.
It's just a random
live
number.
A
on
really good
Spiral.
guess from Spiral, and already
Never
taking
seen
me
this one.
down
Shadow
to...
Nevada. Wait, I've seen this 2 days ago.
Already taking the lead there just from the one guess.
Like I said, I've never seen
This one, we have flat guardrails and a white sticker on the pole, which is the thing you find in Germany.
Guardrails?
Again, with the 2023
Wait, white
Google
Germany
coverage.
Wait, there's a bollard there east.
Wait,
Bro, and speed type is. Wait,
Wait, where'd you get?
Is this no?
nah, there's no way. But wait,
It's
is
not
it
Germany.
2023?
I think I just blonked in the middle
2023 copyright,
again.
Ah, yeah, Trevor, since you were gone, copyright is in new shit now.
I mean,
I go a bit
because
further south in
every
this
coverage
one.
has been released this year, so.
I think
Bro,
because
is
of
this
the
actually
mountains.
I mean,
Germany,
it must
southern
be, but-
Germany. It's like
Our boy
east
Buzz
But
is
you can
in
get
Germany.
mountains a
Let's
bit
see.
further
and
north
Bavaria,
too.
maybe.
Yeah. And
Or-
so
Was
is the
south, that one.
Breisgau, Yeah.
Breisgau makes sense. Like Schwarzwald, yeah.
Spiral and Czechia. Buzzy picking up
Why
his
did
points
I-
again. Kind of
I
even
doubt
going into round
it.
8.
Germany.
3.5x. What is
Good
this?
call.
Estonia?
Yeah. It's
Yep, white flowers, dirt road, looks Baltic. Had to send Estonia here. I think we both just sent in the middle of the country. I wasn't gonna region guess Estonia on this.
Yeah.
It's
The region guessing is
Ended up
Estonia,
being
it's
down there.
kinda tough.
Weird champ. Round 9.
Kind of
4x.
evening out.
Looks like I'm just gonna make a.
Is it
show-
Philippines?
Oh. Yeah.
And this one with the fences, the fence posts here being all kind of like odd shaped is a thing you find in Colombia. Also just looks
Ah,
like
look at this
Colombia.
beautiful cliff, actually, in this-
I think my strategy for this
Isn't it
whole
sick, guys?
game was to just plonk in the middle of the country if I couldn't figure out the region, which I think you should do. I don't think you should try and
Yeah,
region
bro's
guess
like,
if you're
"Ah, I
quite
could visit some of
unsure.
you guys. Ah, nah,
Unless
it's
you're
good to know."
certain
So I was
what
like,
region it is, I
north
think you
of
should
Spain,
just
so-
go in the middle of the country most times.
One in chat if the world is sick.
And this just looked like middle of the
Not
country
like
to me.
ill, but
Yeah, middle.
yeah,
Gonzalo.
Buzzy. Oh,
Gonzalo.
guys, I totally forgot. I have like 15 GeoGuessr hats to give away.
Can I get one? I already have two. But...
All right, if
Okay.
Ziggy.
So I ended up winning.
By the way.
Whoa!
Can we
Oh,
talk
hey,
about
that's
it?
win. Oi, oi.
Wow.
I ended up
cool.
winning just by hedging in the middle of the country there, which, you know,
All them on the streets.
what I'm trying to say, like,
I mean, big buzz.
should just go in the middle if you're unsure.
Buzzy. And we're moving to NMPZ.
I respect Spiral trying to region guess that though.
Auckland, straight down.
NMPZ now.
Will Spiral come back?
Ooh, interesting pavement.
So, sun is in the north.
I don't know.
Cactus. This type of road.
I would
Gonna be
just
Mexico.
Oh,
Also
Sorry, sun is in the
kind of
south.
so-
Yeah, sun's in the
Nothing is
south.
Puebla, and I don't even hate it.
This type of
Bro,
road.
I think that's 5k, not gonna lie. It's either okay,
He's
wait, it's
insisting.
either
This guy's
Puebla
giga
or
Chad.
it's like Aguas Calientes or something.
Looking back on this guess, it was pretty bad because this much cactus,
nice.
I usually want to go north of Mexico
who has
City.
the advantage
For some
of
reason, I
Buzzy
just had a
on,
Puebla vibe. I can't explain it,
I
but
know, Spiral.
Yeah,
really good guess from Spiral there. 75 kilometers away.
I think Spiral has never played the moving game before.
Base, that's my king.
Well, we see how based it is when he has to play.
This one we just had long grass, white car. It's pretty straightforward
Today,
as
Spiral
Bettini.
wrote, like,
And,
They're both shit.
I have 15 GeoGuessr hats. Who wants one?
So this one,
He's walking
I'm really bad at North America. You probably
Sure,
know this if
oh,
you
I
watch
haven't
my
had it.
channel a lot, but I'm really bad at North
I got the
America.
GeoGuessr
So
headquarters.
to me, this
You
just
guys
looked
don't know.
like generic
I'm about to call him
USA.
now and just make him walk in.
Mostly because we had mailboxes here. Usually when I see mailboxes, I tend to go USA
Oh, that's
over
like a half-
Canada, but this
Big
one
hat,
just
that's what
ended
it's
up
called.
being
And also
Canada.
says
Yeah.
GeoGuessr.
and that's good.
Pretty bad guess for me, but I need to train. I need to train on North America, obviously.
What was it saying? I was saying. Round 4, 1.5x.
Something who wants a head, country, and
Oh,
then-
whoever
and
guesses
then-
the right country right now,
This one
that
was
the
Brazil.
person loses on.
I think looking back on it, I
Right
should have
now.
gone further
Yeah, you're
north
right.
than I
And
did.
we'll be
I just hedged in the middle of the
I mean,
country
there
there
needs to be some
because
people
I
that guess,
was
like,
kind of
or
unsure.
something, just 'cause, like,
How
Looking
far
back on it,
is
I'd definitely go more north though.
Okay. To be
pretty.
honest,
Looks like Amazonas, kind of.
I go Piaui. Yeah.
I go.
Or Piaui or something like that with the gravel.
Oh, Salvador.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, a mappa makes sense.
I think that's the Amazon.
Yeah, that's Amazon.
A lot of damage.
Round 5, 2x. You know we haven't had
Okay,
today?
so
Okay,
Like,
No,
no,
who
had any
guesses?
Taiwan or
so this one, you can see cars driving on the left.
Spain, right?
Kind of feels like we're driving on the left. So we
Wait,
both went
spirals.
Malta here,
Oh,
but
Malta?
with an
Yeah,
antenna like
like-
this, you're not
No,
going to
your
be
sign's on the left.
in
Right
Malta.
on the left.
There is a sign on the
I
left
always
there.
forget Malta has antenna.
I forget
Does Malta-
exists.
Malta does have
Is it
antenna, but
Not Malta. Oh, it's Greece.
it was Greece. But luckily, we both went
Wait,
Malta there.
Malta. Okay, the sign was on the left, guys.
Okay.
Wait,
this
that was. I was for sure.
kind of
about actually.
confusing.
Who-
Yeah.
That's what I almost sent. I almost sent
Make a bad
South
guess.
Sumatra,
Okay.
but
Is this?
with the tiled roofs, I decided to go Java here.
Cars, so
But I actually.
I was
thought the same.
thinking
I
a
thought
bit
that was
further
Java,
north,
so-
what is
but
2020?
ended up just sending
Oh,
Java here.
Wait, then I. It's Lampoon.
Okay.
Probably would have won there and then.
I don't-
Possibly.
I don't play this game. I told you. Like,
Luckily, it was a bit
Yeah,
closer
because
though. Anyway,
Settlers of Catan is higher.
yeah,
probability.
bro. Like that's the main game.
Round 7-3x.
next one we just had brown soil here, which is very Western Australian.
You go Western Australia. Wow.
Yeah, that was
was
bad.
wow. I mean, the soil makes sense.
Yeah, I guess it's more likely, but I would still be
Right.
scared.
49. I mean, going into 3.5x damage. A round like this could win, because I have no idea what this is. What is this?
This one
What
Canada?
was it?
Is this
US,
Canada?
looked
right?
like
Oh,
Canada to me.
I
Canada.
think it's Canada.
Or definitely North American looking.
US, I think.
Didn't feel like
But East Coast.
Europe
I
to
think
me
it's
with this
yeah,
type of
yeah.
road. Lots of people saying Estonia.
Ooh, this
Bro,
is
okay,
a fun
Great
one. I
Lakes.
like this one.
Yeah. That's.
I love
a
rounds like
game
this.
ender.
I like
I think
rounds like
I
that.
sent
Game ender. I would go
New
either Great
Brunswick.
Lakes or, which wouldn't be the worst for Buzzy. I feel like.
Yeah, Buzzy's still prized. Buzzy sins, and he's in.
Oh my. Oh, okay.
Nova
Spiral is
Scotia.
an Spiral
I decided to
is in
hedge
Estonia.
around Nova Scotia because
So,
I kind of
surely
thought it
West
might be
Australia.
Newfoundland, but
maybe,
decided to
like,
go
Is it
I mean-
Island? Could be.
in between Nova Scotia,
It was
but
close.
it ended up
Bro, it's-
being
oh, I thought it's money to
Great
win.
Lakes
That's game.
and ended up winning there against Spiral. It was GG.
Oh.
2-0
Ended
Buzzy.
up going
We move
into
on.
the next game.
GG's.
Our next game against Duck Bavis
New Zealand versus
was
USA.
a real intense one. Duck
Yeah.
Bavis is the legend as well.
First qualifying.
We could.
Going into our first round here.
I mean, you know what we haven't had today?
No moving again.
India.
True.
Wait,
Not a
actually-
single India. That's true.
This one.
Actually weird.
So here there was some cabbage, which
Alright, let me-
I saw
West is
after
high, though.
after a couple seconds. Almost sent Imori, but
Aomori.
decided to change it
Literally
after
Uplineable. Like
spotting the cabbage.
with the grid.
2 Hokkaido guessers. We'll take it. Wow. Shout out to GeoGuessr. What a great.
Okay.
Round 2, we got
Looks like-
Germany again,
This is- I don't know
2023.
Gen 4 anymore, so
German bollards.
Okay. Bro, holy shit. Göttingen. Easy.
What goes against Ireland? Yeah. That's just.
Round 3, have a pretty straightforward Colombia here.
And we have a town.
Crosses.
What? 46
Not really
points
anything
in
happening
hand.
there. Going into round 4.
Round 4 at
Application.
1.5x.
Yeah, let's keep the
Weird
city
thing.
streak up.
Pretty straightforward South Korea here. I was thinking a bit southern.
You could just make any Korean sounds and I would believe you that this is a city.
Kind of just middle there.
170.
Ooh, dude. Give me hits.
Nothing major.
Round 5, 2x.
Round 5, we had Hawaii
No dumping anytime.
with
Oh,
a with this thick yellow strip on the pole. We can tell it's Hawaii. Also, just the way it looks is super Hawaiian.
Actually.
Boom, we miss you. Shout out.
And I just went Honolulu.
Go through it.
I should have known that there was water on this side, on the
Where's
east,
Big Mountain?
but I just decided
So-
to
Where'd I go?
send
Probably
over here.
Hawaii, like the.
Duck
Oh.
Bavis.
Duck Bavis,
No
get in the
one-
right town there. 1 kilometer away,
Really?
insane guess. So 2023, gonna be Germany, looking like this.
Same map.
Might be Ukraine.
Wait.
Okay, dude.
Kind of looks like
I mean, we have,
Denmark,
a
so
dike, probably far north.
kind of want to go
Or-
further north.
Buzzy. Nice.
Duckbear is thinking Denmark there. Understandable, it did look like it, but
Wow.
yeah,
Don't forget
2023
about Germany.
coverage.
I love getting Germany.
Yeah, same. Because we still have quite an advantage.
And this one was just a straightforward
People figure
Tel
it out.
Aviv.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, see how many points.
Was I correct with 39? No, it's 5.
I fake. Whoa, this
Okay.
one.
I think Kodak
This is
was the
this is
5K here.
approximately 22
Yeah,
points.
give
Right?
me
And
It's
another
too
straightforward
Bro,
round
you
here,
get
just
no-
Singapore.
There's no
I thought it looked like
tricks,
far
no.
west.
Okay,
Uh,
furthest east.
Close, bro. Nice one.
That's the one
Yeah.
off-road.
Not really doing any damage anyway.
Of course, sure.
Round 9, 4x.
Trying to region guess
In.
Singapore.
Okay, so
Looks
this
like
one,
downtown South Carolina.
I was thinking Carolinas just because of these sort of flags here that I associate heavily with Carolinas for some reason, but I ended up being completely wrong here.
Turtle bait
Wow, is that game?
Long Island. That
It was
is-
actually-
Was Long Island,
Well,
and that
oh my
was
God.
serious
To be honest,
damage
if he
there.
wouldn't have changed, he would have won. Because he was literally there. He was Eastern Long Island first.
Going into round 10 here, we had Sierra written on
well,
the
but-
side here.
okay.
Right over here, you can see Sierra. I was trying to find, there's also a town written on this wall as well, but couldn't find it. There we go.
Went east.
Ended up being pretty close anyway.
Staying in it.
But I understand why he did that because
A
if it
lot of
would have won,
damage.
he won, so. And he had the margin to
Round 11, 5x.
survive. Kulna? Kulna roofs?
This is 2023 copy.
Kuna roof.
It is 2023. Wait,
Well, I just thought it looked like generic Bangladesh,
I
so
got Kulna, maybe Barishal.
yeah, I was just thinking
Nah,
Dakar or
nothing
something.
else.
Wait,
Barishal or Kulna.
very close. What's Magura? There it is.
Duck Bavis got me on the ropes here.
5.5x.
Round 12.
But where? Where in
I just went
Germany?
middle of the country here.
That's
Just
kinda-
downtown.
I think I go middle, yeah. Like middle north. I guess.
Niedersachsen or like northeast?
Ah, it's
3.5.
Close, close.
Doing a little bit. It helps.
Keeping it in it.
Wait,
Round 13,
this-
6x.
This one I don't want to talk about because
It's
True.
New Zealand for
I
Buzzy.
bet it's an easy one.
Why is he crying?
I'm not that good with New
Because he's so
Zealand.
happy.
I know I should be, but I'm just not. It looked like just South Island. It looked far south to me, but it ended up being quite close to a place that I was at recently, which is not the best feeling.
Go east.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, lost my first game to Duck there,
Montrose Estate, New Zealand.
which isn't the best feeling, being
Jeez.
representing New
New Zealand.
Zealand and
That's New
losing
Zealand.
on New
Alright.
Zealand.
Wait, Doug Baby.
Not the best feeling.
Or
One the other road.
Going into the NMPZ
See-
games.
At least I got the road.
all right, round 1. We're back in the U.S.
Georgia.
Southern Pines, sure.
Definitely southern here.
Yeah, Southern
This
Pines.
is just.
I go Georgia because it could be
Right,
Carolinas,
Louisiana,
could be
yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah, this is like.
I think Georgia's a
Oh,
good
Texas
hedge when it looks like
Maine,
this.
Never Texas. It's gonna be
Yeah.
like
Georgia was.
Or just Trevor, the US goat, saying Georgia.
true. It's almost like I'd be guessing. As I'm in the 5K Arge right here, right?
Yeah, like Chaco Province, you 5K, right?
Going into this round, I
Close,
honestly
That's okay. You can take the
Ah,
side.
okay.
couldn't decide where it felt more
What
like,
was
so
it
I just
thinking?
sent Cordoba.
On the wrong area or anything.
Ended up being more north though.
Yeah.
Formosa, even.
Max Norton. Doug Davis.
Back and forth.
Yeah. Coming
Yeah,
back. It
pretty
takes
even.
not the lead, but close. Round 3.
Round 3 instantly felt like Slovenia to me with the architecture and the road,
This Croatia.
but something was off the whole time. I couldn't work it out.
Monty.
I was about to
Buzzy's
send
like
Slovenia.
huh? I like Slovenia.
Just looking up the hill and it was kind of like awesome.
We definitely
So
should
Duck
say-
Baby sent, and I decided to change to Montenegro because there is this side of Montenegro which looks Slovenian,
Cool.
and it would make sense for like kind of the weird coverage. So it ended up doing some decent damage there.
Very
Getting big
nice.
damage every round.
Buzzy.
Yeah, every round is like 1k damage.
Yeah, so if these were multis, it would be a 2-round game.
What is this?
Yeah. Is that
And this one is
Everyone's
New
saying
Zealand.
I was gonna say Chile.
Oh,
It should be Chile, I think.
Yeah, but wait,
We're
it's
driving
New Zealand.
left.
Isn't it?
We're driving left.
Is
That's
it
on the left.
Northland? Yeah, bro, it's Northland, right, Ziggy?
I'm not sure the north.
I kind of wanted to send
Yeah, I mean,
east,
Duck is
but
just guessing middle, west.
didn't want to risk it, so just sent in the middle of this sort of area.
Okay.
I was happy to get one
Ah,
good New Zealand guess.
And white roads.
Side road, yeah.
Make up for that last one.
Round 5, 2x.
Round 5, flat guardrails, German bollards.
Germany.
Gonna be Germany here.
We got 2 states.
I was thinking that this looked kind of French from the trees and stuff. Landscape just felt a bit French to me, so I was about to send middle, and then I think I changed it to a west, yeah, closer to France, because
like northern Baden-Württemberg.
I decided to try a region guess because I thought it looked pretty French, but ended up being a bad idea.
Wow.
Duck Mavis ended up doing an insane guess there.
That's never. Or Canada. Canada. Gen 2. SAS.
Yeah.
This coverage is definitely indicative of Saskatchewan, especially the sort of prairies looking
Yeah. Sask.
landscape here.
Like the max southern Sask with the like gravel.
Commentators were saying max south Sask here, but to me, I thought it looked
Could also be
kinda
Maine or
northern.
Alberta, but kinda
I went north of
you
Regina here.
lose the game.
Obviously, I didn't go north Saskatchewan. What I mean is a bit further north than max south. Ended up just being Alberta though,
Alberta.
Oh, yeah.
but it was decent damage though.
Again,
3x.
so many high damage rounds.
Going to round 7, I was totally lost on this one. I thought it looked kind of Irish, especially these hills and the grass color.
I've seen those.
But yeah, looking back on it, I think because I know the result of this round, obviously I wouldn't go Ireland again, but you gotta remember that these 1v1s, there's so much pressure. You're playing in front of a lot of people, there's commentators, so many people watching, there's so much on the line. You get inside your head and you overthink things, you know, and I think I definitely did this. Did that in a lot of these rounds. This round in particular did not look like Orkneys. I got inside my head. I don't know. Maybe I would have gone Orkneys in a different situation, but
Yeah.
round 8, this round was so tough. It took me a while to realize that I was in Turkey.
We have the haystacks.
I was honestly thinking like Russia at first, and then I noticed the antenna, which would be wrong for Russia. And yeah, the general landscape I eventually
Yes.
realized was Turkey, especially with the pylons in the distance and the road.
Okay, so the original
And then I tried to figure out if this was max east, which is my initial vibe when I realized it was Turkey was like max east, because of the green on the grass.
This is winter
But
probably on this lock, and Duck is closer on this.
Ended
lock
up
than
just
Advances
going
to the
for a
boys
middle
this week.
send,
Quite
but a bit lenient on the
Turkey.
east. I swear I thought like max east, but I didn't want to risk it. I got inside my own head again.
Play, by the way.
The pressure got to me. I would have just ended it right here, but
Yeah.
decided to just hedge it. And it was actually max east.
Cars?
Erzurum was
Wow.
like,
Wait, that's still 1.1k.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god.
Did a lot of damage for that one.
Latvia.
Wow.
We could lose on Latvia, by the way.
Yeah.
This one, pretty straightforward Latvia with the poles.
Lose on
I mean, yeah,
Germany.
Latvia and
Uh,
Foles.
I was thinking
Latvia and 4x. If you
west?
both can go center. One person has to.
Zach is
because of
trying to
the
go
sandy
east.
road, but
Oh.
then I
he's
noticed
going
that there were a
west.
lot of hills.
Oh. Oh.
I decided to go into the
Buzz-
middle
Buzz-
just in
Buzz-
case
Buzz-
it was
Buzz-
max
Buzz-
east.
Oh, he just sent middle. In the end, he just sent middle. This is. Wow.
Didn't want to risk it.
He will hate himself.
Wow.
And
Oh, wow.
it was a good thing I didn't send
would've lost
west there. I would have definitely lost.
Actually, that's crazy. If both take the first guess of each other, then definitely.
Round 10, I am
Northern Turkey.
super proud of this
Northern
guess.
Turkey is
Yeah.
super hard to guess. This is
Yeah,
like,
like
toss
which-
up.
So the angle of the
Half of
road
the road.
is kind of going northeast, and it's curving around.
I got
You
it,
can
no
tell that
problem.
this is one of the split roads on the north coast.
Just the
think-
north road, like on the coast, like the whole
Yeah.
road.
So I didn't think it was
I
that
don't-
east
I
because
don't
of the
think it's
trees
super
and
east.
stuff.
Yeah, I think it's like western half.
think it's like west of Sydney.
I had an angle
Possible.
over here,
Also where duck is
and
now.
when I zoomed in, I could tell that it wasn't a split road. So then I zoomed in closer down here, I think,
Yeah, like
and noticed that
west
it
of
was
Sinop,
a
I
split
think.
road at this point.
Coast is kind of curving a bit more.
And
so
I
that is-
found
Yeah, I know it.
something that lined up pretty well. So you can see over here, it's northeast, and then it curves, which doesn't happen a lot. Most of the curves, well, it happens over here too, but it's too northeast. This would be more of a steep angle. This one here worked pretty well.
Lining up.
I didn't think it was the 5K,
Anything other
but I figured we were on that little bit there because there wasn't much curving
It is.
in anywhere else that I could find.
than- Aussie's
Especially
so
down
west.
here, everything's got a
Maybe
different
from
angle.
Sydney.
I just
Duck
felt like
is-
it had to be here.
If Duck's closer here, he advances.
I didn't think it was the 5K,
Oh, Buzzy!
Oh my
Oh
god,
my god, Buzzy!
but it ended up being enough.
Happening.
Oh my god.
Goats. Goats.
Holy shit, what a guess.
No
That's so deserved
fucking
to win
way.
this. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a good
Nice.
moment.
Buzzy!
I almost fell out of my chair, to be
Oh,
honest with
it's
you.
1-1.
1-1.
I know, I want to get his.
Almost
That's
fell
it.
right out of my chair.
I don't think he has his headphones.
I love the chat
He's
going
always
crazy as
fucking
well.
right.
It's pretty cool.
But Ziggy is also
Going into the
joining.
moving rounds.
Moving.
Winner.
Duel.
First
This
round,
is
going
Buzzy
into a
versus-
pretty
I
straightforward
wanna say
Australia.
Duck will probably have the advantage here. But
We'll see.
we will see.
Buzzy plays a lot of duels.
That's true.
So
That's,
yes.
oh wait, it's actually duels moving. You're right.
Like the duel
At first,
duels.
I was thinking
Yeah.
maybe northern Victoria, but there were signs
Duck
around
no,
for
Buzzy
Queensland.
5K to
I think
win
I went the
game.
other direction and found some cars that
Amazing.
Devs are watching.
might have said Queensland on it. I can't actually remember. I think it just generally looks more like Queensland, but there were some signs
Wait, he
around
got
saying
arrested?
Queensland on them.
Love Queensland. Thank
One
you
of
for not
these
leaving.
signs I think I found maybe.
So it's Queensland.
Anyway, it does
moved
just look
fun.
more like
Just-
Queensland the more you look at it.
Ooh, Buzzy. This guy's
And
so
I think I plonked, yeah, I just
Yeah, we have Happy on
plonked a
the
random road. Ended
Yeah,
up
St.
being
George.
pretty
So it
close.
went to St. George, the road.
boring.
Would have been good info.
Alright,
and
Buzzy's
I
up
guess
900
Aussie-
points.
That's pretty good for round 1.
Round 2, it looks like a Taiwan or something.
Next one was pretty straightforward, Taiwan. I ended up going in the north direction, and
Let's see
just
some
beyond these hills, you can
Loose
see some water.
signs. That's kinda
So water north, you're definitely going to be north of
Surely,
the
yeah.
country. You can see the water already over here. I guess
It
Duck
looks like
Babies
they just
went
look for-
North.
be
the
very far
other
north.
direction.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Is
I went
guessing
max
That's kinda
north.
like north. Yeah, we see the coast north, lol.
Nice. Buzzy.
Yeah.
Playing. He's not
I
able
guess Duck
to
did not find the water, maybe.
Pick up any points. On 3. Ooh, fun.
Round 3
In this country.
was
Why?
just the UK.
Because there's good info.
That's true.
I mean, that's how
And I think I just sent middle of the country here.
Yeah.
Rainbolt's game started bugging
So
out, but
refresh
I
the on the
think
keyboard. I don't know that you
Duck
refreshed
Babies
it.
was slightly closer
F5?
maybe, or maybe I was slightly
Are you sure it's
closer.
F5?
It's F5.
And then we had a Kenya round, which nothing really happened. But
also
let's
go
find
out.
where
Let's
it
not control
goes back
our
to
work.
normal.
I don't want to.
Goes back to normal here.
That's also worth a visit.
I'm in Germany.
Just Senegal. I'm
Okay.
not that great with Senegal.
Dian is 21 kilometers to the west.
I wasn't
That's
sure
all
where we
info
were
about
here.
That is never Dakar.
Look, I'm not that good with Senegal, so I
Maybe you found a
just
PO box. Dakar?
I just sent a random spot and just hope for the best.
Doesn't even lose that many points.
That's kind of lucky. No,
Like 1.5k points.
Yeah.
Rainbolt's
That's
game
good
started
if
bugging
you're
out
very
again.
bad, but
Husum is west of
Husum
Highway,
north.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're in there.
Like
This
close
one-
to Denmark.
This one kind of looked like Netherlands to me, so I sent Netherlands-Germany border.
Defense-
Yeah, this is where we don't move. This would never happen if we played an NPC, guys.
Because it
And
looked
wait,
kind
oh my
of
God, Duck is in Sweden. Oh no.
Oh wait.
Duck went Sweden there.
Wait, what?
That's. Oh.
Oh,
I'm dying. Just
Did quite a bit of damage there.
I'm just dying because
We are as a community.
hopefully the points. switch
Okay, back
doesn't-
to it. We just had a Bhutan
Yeah,
round.
While you were gone,
Rainbolt's game keeps
I got
bugging
the
out.
browser.
fine.
Okay, after Bhutan we had Sweden, snowy Gen 4. I was thinking north. Duck Babies was also. It was actually kind of south, so
59.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of damage, but could have been serious damage there if I went south. But
crash.
round 9
Never mind.
was.
If anyone from
South
the
Africa.
Firefox is watching this,
This just looked like
Do that.
closer
Because I've never
to
been, I've never played
Botswana side. Or actually, no, I went southeast
Okay, but now you're back. So.
Yeah, we're good.
of Joburg.
I'm Trevor.
Yeah, southeast
Yeah,
of
like, there's just
Joburg
a
was my
road
guess.
with
Yes,
some nice
west of
long
Joburg?
grass.
Maybe.
Yeah, like I would go down to Bots, not gonna lie.
Close to Joburg.
At least Kodiak was thinking the Botswana.
Oh wow.
Pretty good guess.
Further south than I thought. Wait, that's big points.
1,300
Duck is
points
kinda
there.
Down right now.
Round 10,
Okay.
Hey, brother.
Ooh.
Cambodia.
Can you read
I got this, guys.
I was thinking
Southwest.
like
out
northwest,
of 4.
and I think you can see my plonk at one point.
During that.
So I guess he's gonna leave it like his map like this, but I had my pin down northwest,
So you check Discord.
and then I think I changed it to middle, and then it was northwest.
Just quality Discord.
Duck baby sent.
All right, thanks.
And then I should have left my pin down northwest, but I went middle, unfortunately,
I'm not sure
because
everyone
Duck
at 5K.
got
Actually,
quite close here.
Buzzy's up. Wow. Great thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Buzzy,
I actually had my pin up
Thanks.
there. I'm not joking.
Yes.
1700.
But anyway, we're going to round 11. 5 times damage.
5x.
We're getting blessed with the UK.
In the UK here. This round goes on for a while. We have a town name quite close.
Arnold.
And then
oh my
I
gosh,
found
Arnold, a word.
the roads. I think it was like the A6 or something like that. But I found the roads which led me to the town, and ended up taking ages there. Took a few
Once you
minutes
found
to find it. Yeah, it was like the
Okay.
A1 or something, or
Well, I don't
A6.
think he loses 20
And then I found the other road, and then found Harrogate. Was actually Repon or something like that. Just
Still
north of
1.5K.
Harrogate.
1500. Oh. Buzzy
But
850
doing a
points
lot
away
of
from
damage
the
there.
next round.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
5 times more.
So,
players.
What I was saying before about just sending in the middle of the country if you're unsure on the
Start
region,
moving. This is gonna be a
again
long
pays
round.
off here.
I think you can literally just look around and then.
Because you can tell it's Ecuador with these bollards on the side of the road and
It's
a
very
lot of
risky. If it's not
chevrons
middle
and
he guesses middle,
double
like
guardrails,
Dusk is-
everything.
Dusk,
It's all very Ecuador. You know it's Ecuador.
That's
I was like, what is the
Especially for me being in
he's
green
guessing like
and
south,
Duck
then
being in
Buzzy.
red, I
Yeah.
decided to just send middle.
It's risky, bro. Okay,
I mean,
Hope for the
that is-
best.
okay.
Oh my
I
God.
think.
But he can't find
think
info in time. He has to region
Duck-
guess
yeah,
better.
but Duck is guessing region guessing. He's not guessing middle,
Oh, Ozzy's guessing middle.
and it's
That could
not
be.
He went north.
That's enough. That's enough.
No, it's not.
Duck
No, it's
should
not.
have gone
enough.
It's-
Buzzy does it.
middle and he would have survived.
Buzzy moves on.
So
Ozzy played.
I kind of feel cheeky for winning by just hedging in the middle of the country every time, but it got me through, you know, so it works. If you're unsure of the region, unless you're dead certain of the region of the country, you should always just go in the middle. But yeah, pretty stoked to be in the qualifiers on this coming Saturday at 7 p.m. Central European Summertime, CEST. 7 p.m. on twitch.tv/GeoGuessr on the main GeoGuessr Twitch. And yeah, I'm pretty nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm going up against some of the biggest names in GeoGuessr. We got like Scrap Hero, we got Der Ziggy, we got Emily Apocalypse, you know, and a bunch of others that are all absolute legends. Not to mention the other 3 people who won from the pre-qualies, Chicago Geographer, Olympia, and A-Lock, who are all crazy. And then also we got Party, you know, like Suvlaki, Zeitgeist. Like, these are all massive competitors. And I gotta say, I'm not that confident that I'm gonna do well against these guys, but I think it's very seed dependent. Like, we could get a seed that I'm just better at than people that are just generally better than me, and I could beat them just by getting lucky like that. So there is a bit of luck to do with it, but we'll see how I do. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. See you later. Bye.